Hey folks, my name is Cindy Shirley and I am your academic advisor. It's about time for y'all to register for classes. So I wanted to put together a tutorial, a video tutorial to kind of show you, walk you through the process. This email has all of the instructions written step by step. This tutorial follows the instructions step by step. So you can print off the instructions and read along and watch the video. If there's something you don't understand in either the instructions or the video, you can cross-reference. And so hopefully this will help you know the process. Now to register for classes, there is a two-step process. You plan your classes first, you submit those to your advisor for approval, and then you register for your classes. So I'm going to walk you through all three of those processes. But the first thing you need to do before you start planning your classes is you need to pull up your plan of action that you developed with me when we had your plan of action meeting. If you haven't yet met with me, in order to register, you're going to have to meet with me and develop a plan. So this is what your plan looks like. If for some reason you can't find it, let me know. I'll send you another copy. It's not a problem. But when you pull it up, this is the first page. It'll have your name, it'll have your ID, it'll have all your information here, and it will list all the classes that you're lacking, and then of course the plan. But what you're going to refer to is down here, you're going to click sheet 2. And this is all of your classes listed chronologically by semester. So fall semester has already come and gone. So we're going to go to spring semester. So these are the two classes this student is going to take in spring 1, and these are the two classes this student is going to take in spring 2. Now, when I met with the student, which was probably last summer, I had the actual dates for the fall classes, but I did not have the dates for the spring classes. So let me show you this document. This is a document that's also attached to this email. It has a listing of all of the online courses that our adult students are eligible to take for spring semester. So you can see these are the associate degree classes, the BSOL classes, your Christian studies, your composition, your computer. All of your classes listed here are classes that adult students are eligible to take. Now, as a side note, just so you will know, if on your plan you are scheduled to take a humanities elective, you're going to scroll down here to humanities and you're going to choose a class under humanities. If you're scheduled to take a social science elective, you're going to scroll down here to social sciences and you're going to choose a social science elective. If on your schedule it has that you're taking a general elective, well, there are some classes here. These classes, they don't fit anywhere else. So they're only general electives. But for a general elective, any course can be used. So any course on this entire sheet under any category can be used to fulfill a general elective credit as long as it doesn't overlap a class that you've already taken. So that's just a side note. If you have questions about humanities, social science, or general elective classes, I will be glad to answer those questions. But let's go back to registering for classes. So this particular student, one of the classes they're going to register for is New Testament. Well, on the plan, we have the name and we have the course number. Here, it has the instructor's name and the actual dates. If we go back to the plan over here, it doesn't have the dates, it just has the time frame. So when you're choosing your classes, you need to make sure you choose the class with the correct course dates. So let's just get right into this. So the two classes that we're going to plan New Testament, and then we're going to plan biology. We're just going to do 2. So you'll go to the internet and you're going to type in selfservice.uu.edu. selfservice.uu.edu. That's what you're going to type in, and that's listed on these instructions. Of course, click enter. This page will come up. Then you'll click student planning. You'll click go to plan and schedule. I am not a student, so I'm not eligible to register, but I'm going to close that so I can walk you through this. That won't pop up for you. But up here, so the course numbers for New Testament is CHR 112. So we're going to put that right there. Okay, if you click this, it's only going to say New Testament. It's not going to choose an actual class. And by that, I mean, look here. There are 13 different sections of New Testament being offered in spring semester? 13. So if you were taking this on this New Testament as an adult student, you're taking it online. Now that sheet with all the colors has the dates and has the instructor. So what you want to do is you want to first look for online, and this one is offered in October. We know that's not the one that's going to be offered. Or the one that, the one that you want to take. The one you want to take is being offered in spring 1. So scroll down right here. Okay, end of January, middle of March. That's what's on your plan. If you want to make sure it's the right dates, look at the sheet with all the colors. If you want to make sure you have the right instructor, look at the sheet with all the colors. The sheet with all the colors has the instructor and the date. The plan of action only has the course number and the time frame, but we know this is the right class. So we're going to click add section. Again, confirm it's the right class, confirm it's the right dates, it's spring 1, and then we're going to add section again. So we're going to go back up here, and now we're going to do your biology. So biology, the class is 100. Again, choose the gray section. There are multiples. So you want the online, which is here, and this is in spring 2, middle of March through the end of May. Or you can look at the dates on the sheet with all the colors. So this is the one you want. You're going to click that. Again, make sure the dates are correct. And the instructor is on the sheet with all the colors. Click that. Now, anytime you register for a science, you always have to register for the lab. So the lab is the course number plus an L. So you always have to register for the lab. Same thing, you need to choose a section. Click the gray, scroll down. You want the online, second half. There you go. Okay, so we've got all your courses planned, or we think we do. So let's check. Click up here in academics, click student planning, and then go to plan and schedule. So here you're going to scroll over to spring February. That's spring 1, the first. So we planned New Testament. So make sure it's listed. Yep, there it is. It's the right dates, it's the right instructor, so we're good. So let's check in our spring 2. So scroll over again, there's spring 2, spring April, and we registered for we planned biology in the biology lab. So there we go. There's a class, there's the lab. Okay, so before you submit your classes for review, just make sure all the classes on your plan match on your plan of action, match the classes that you've scheduled in self-service. If everything is correct, you're going to click advising. And I'm not a student, so I don't have this feature, but you are, so I'm not eligible to submit a plan to be reviewed. But when you go to advising over here, there's going to be a button and it's going to say either request review or submit for review or something like that. The instructions gives you an example of what it looks like. Click that button and it will submit to your advisor, to me, for your classes to be reviewed. Once they're reviewed, I may not review those the same day. It may take me a day or 2 to get to them. But as soon as those classes are reviewed, I will send you an email. I will let you know your classes have been approved. Now you can register. So when it's time to register, and I'll provide instructions, but this is what you do. You go back into your self-service account. You click student planning. You click go to plan and schedule. And then you scroll over to spring 1. There are your classes. And here where it says planned, it should say approved. And over here where it says removed planned classes, next to it, it should say register now. It should be a blue button that says register now. All you have to do is click that register now button and it will register you for all of the classes in spring 1. Then you need to scroll over and do the same thing. Click the register now button and it will register you for all the classes in spring 2. Once you've registered for your classes, right here where it says planned, it should say registered but not started. So go through all your classes in spring 1 and then all your classes in spring 2 and make sure it says registered but not started. Once you've done that, and if they also register, then you're good to go. Now, if for some reason your register now button over here to the right, if it's gray instead of blue, if it's gray, that means for some reason you're not eligible to register. It could be that your registration date isn't open yet. It could be that there may be a hold on your account for some reason. It could be that I may just have simply forgot to approve your classes. Maybe I sent you the email and said I had, but maybe I just forgot to do it. So if that button is gray and you're not able to register for your classes, let me know so I can look into the situation. So that is how you plan your classes and then you register for your classes. Now, if this is your first time and this is just overwhelming for you, I will be happy to help you. That's not a problem at all. Send me an email and say, Cindy, can you walk me through this the first time? It'll take about 10 minutes. You saw how long it takes. It doesn't take very long. We'll set up a Zoom meeting and I'll walk you through it. After you do it once or twice, you should be set and ready. If you have any questions, you have my email address. Email me anytime. I'll be glad to help you. If you have questions about your classes that you're supposed to be taking, whatever, you know how to contact me. So just reach out to me and I'll be glad to help you. And I look forward to working with each of you another semester. So let me know how I can help you. And if I don't hear from you, then I assume everything is good. So y'all have a good day and I look forward to hearing from you.